Alright, I think we're fucking good. I need to get used to how to fucking navigate with all these fucking windows up. New private window, because I don't want you guys seeing all my shit. Nice. The video download was canceled. When did I ever try to download that shit? So I said new private window, and it gives me a window that's filled with activity already, so I don't know how that's supposed to fucking go down, but fuck off. Gabriel. I need to change my this is just a test. This is just a test. This is just a test. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing right now. This is just a test. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing right now. And there's fucking hella. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing right now. And there's fucking hella. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing right now. And there's fucking. So, I guess let's get rid of this. I guess let's get rid of this. Hi, Past Gabriel. How you doing? Hi, Past Gabriel. How you doing? And for some reason. Hi, Past Gabriel. How you doing? And for some reason. Hi, Past Gabriel. How you doing? And for some reason. Why is my stream? Why is my stream going crazy? Why is my stream going crazy? Let's go back to scene 1. That should be in fucking. Yeah, it's in. It's in frame. There's a huge fucking Do you hear that? I swear I'll get this shit will get tighter. By tighter I mean like more like I don't know, more organized. Look how fucking bad the quality is on this shit, bro. Let's see if you can even hear this. What? I can't even see myself. Is this shit frozen? I think I froze that shit. Okay, hi. Hi, shitty ass stream. That's fucking 280 pixels. I don't know what I'm doing here, bro. Let me mute this. I can't even explain to you what's going on right now. I'm doing everything but the fucking mission. It sucks. I just need to make sure that like my voice is being captured, GarageBand is being captured for the sound. I don't know how to tell that without fucking. I don't know which way to move my cursor to get to my other screen. Hello. Let's move this back over here, over here. We're gonna move this over here. Then we're gonna go to GarageBand. I'm already on GarageBand. suck. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like have the most optimal setup where I could know what I'm doing, what I'm recording right now, what I'm streaming is being streamed exactly how I intend. I just realized I could just go on my phone and see what's happening.
Repent of your sin, I'll forgive you. But Lord,
You didn't hear that. Let's go to Twitch. Man, they have a stream manager on like phones and shit, don't they? Oh, but I'm not signed in on my phone. That's fucking great. How do I look up shit? Everything seems to be fucking like... Okay, look. I want to show you, but that's weird. This is what I'm running. I don't even know what to fucking show you. Like, I don't know how to explain my fucking struggle right now. How do I go to home? Fuck, bro. The fuck is going on? Oh, there we go. Let's see what's happening here. Now this is the mic check. Now this is the mic check. Now this is the mic check. That's cool. Let's go over here. What the fuck? I'm so fucking confused every fucking time. I could exit out of this because I have that on my phone. So if I really want to check the fucking stream, I'll just look at my phone. Put this up so you can see my pretty ass face. I see the signs of aging into the light. So it's a little too hot for all these open windows. Alright, let's go to the fucking mission. How much time have I wasted just on technical support? You guys are about to hear my mom walking right now. Watch. Alright. This is my first song of my album. There's a story. The whole point of this is for me to vent out my sentimental attachment to these tracks. Because all these tracks that I'm going through today have I have it. That was like the first version. Well, that's like the OG file for that shit. I call it I made that shit June 15th, 2018. It also says modified December 15th. I don't know what I did at that, but we'll just stick with June 15th. It's almost been a year since then. Why is y'all fucking like that now? Anyway, but I think I have the better version somewhere over here. Somewhere deep in this mix. It's not a better version, it's just like it's more, it's extended. Like it's like exactly what I did to like kind of progress that song. I kind of just did it in this file. I'm really bad at talking and making sense, bro. It's a mixture of me not being able to be free and as loud as I want, or as quiet as I want, or like as weird or anything. I got people surrounding me that are all ears on what I'm doing with my life. Is it this? Let's do it. Don't save. So this is why I'm struggling to make an album. Are you good? Are you well? There is something I can tell. I suck at singing. And I've had this problem since puberty. Because before puberty, I had the voice of an angel. And once my voice started getting a little bit deeper, and I didn't sound like fucking pubescent Mickey Mouse, I lost the only natural fucking gift that God could have blessed me with. And the irony is, at the time, I took it for granted and even despised it, and now I long for that ability again. I love that song. Yeah, I think I fucked up. Yeah. See, this mic fucks up sometimes. But here's the story behind this track. In 2018, I got on my computer and I made it. I don't know if it's like super self-centered to try to give a backstory about a track that's not even finished, and it's probably not even that good and won't go nowhere, but I just know that this is gonna be the first song of the album. And this album is called, I don't know what it's called, but it's about the exact struggle I'm trying to deal with right now, which is trying to get shit done before I get too old and waste my potential. Something like that. 2018 is such a critical year in my life. I think that's the descriptive word that's appropriate for it. It's just such like a fucking, like, that was the first year I ever got to make music. I've always wanted to learn how to make music, and I tried my best once I finally got my first computer. And all these attempts at trying to make music in 2018, all these first tries, there's something special about them that I wanna finish them. Let's see what my first song ever was. August 6th, November, June, October, April, May, April. Looks like I got this in April. April 1st. Wham 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 is the earliest song I made so far. I could have sworn I had one in March. If it sounds like I'm talking like I'm drunk or some shit right now, it is because I am hearing my voice in my earphones right now, and it's really weird to concentrate on what I'm about to say when I'm listening to what I just said the past millisecond ago. I could have sworn I had a March song. What the fuck? Did I really make my first song in April? There's no fucking way. Here, we'll just do it like this. Date. Well, it's already like that. What the fuck? April 1st? I could have sworn I did March. Did I not get my first... Did I not buy my Mac in March? It was April 1st, the first time I ever did some shit. Oh, right here. Twinkles. March 31st. Alright, you guys are about to hear the first track I ever made by myself. Like, I had a keyboard. I'll show you my keyboard later, but you guys ready for this fucking banger of a song? I don't even know if that's in key or anything. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But that was my first attempt at notes. Yeah, it's not even in the same key. Doesn't matter. Songs don't have to be in the same key. I long for the days where I could play out of key and make it sound good. This song doesn't sound good though. This song doesn't sound good though. I had 10 takes. What were my other takes? Same shit. That's for sure not going on the album, but it's a nice artifact. Let's see what that April 1st song was. Wham 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 Wham. Don't save. The amount of times I've accidentally saved over old files just to ruin it. It's like preservation. Fucks with me. It's pretty hard. So there should be something like exciting right there. Anyway, enough of that. So after I made some bullshit like that, I realized that if you go to here, let me show you. So when you put notes together, if you put like 3 notes together, you can make a chord. The neat thing about GarageBand is that at the top right here, it tells you what chord you are playing. So that was my first introduction to chords, is just realizing that names come up right here when I press enough notes. No matter what I pressed, there was always a name for it. Sorry. So that was pretty fascinating to me. I've always heard of chords, like I never knew exactly what they were because I'm not a fucking musician. But let's see if I can find the first time I ever used chords in a song. Oh, I know which one it was. Holy shit. Where's do right here. April 3rd. This is the first time I made a full song. This is the only song I ever finished. And I just stopped here. I just never finished the song again. But you want to know what song this is? So I realized that chords sound good in a progression. So in my play with chords, just doing like random shit, like and I'm just giving an example of like how I would try to do chords. But then I found this chord progression. So the fascinating thing to me about that today is that that's not a diatonic chord progression. And the reason why I keep bringing that up is because I have this really bad habit of only playing diatonically, because that's like the fucking default if you want your songs to sound instantly good. But before I even knew about what diatonic was or what scales were, I just put chords together. It's chords that sounded good. And this one chord progression, I guess 4 days after I even bought a computer and used GarageBand, I was able to make a song. And this is like one of my favorite songs. You want to hear it? Let me just mute my voice real quick. sorry. I just really needed to see what chords these are. It's C, and then E minor, and then D regular, and then F major, back to D, but not minor, just regular D. I mean E. E. Yeah. Something about that, like, look at this. Look how many fucking non-diatonic notes there are in this. 2. It's like a fucking record to me. And I made it sound good. I don't have any melodies in the song, just a chord progression, and it made it work. I was able to include these notes into a C major key thing. That was always like impressive to me. But it just goes to show that learning the rules could box you in. Nah, just kidding. A lot of people would hate me for saying that. But it's all a journey, so.
The highlight of my day is when we're flirting, which is weird cause I used to think for certain.
Alright, so I told you I finished this song, so I actually have lyrics. This is the only song, one of the only songs I have lyrics for. And I kind of like them, but it's very embarrassing. I was 19 at the time. Not even 19, I was still 18. It wasn't my birthday yet. But
that promiscuous is really just not my type, but somehow, some way, you seem to stay on my mind. I have nothing against women who have fun, but I prefer romance that is slowly done. My friends say that's gay, but that's okay with me, because pussy is not worth an STD. But that's not the issue when it comes to you. I was kind of stunned when you opened up about the feelings you had for me regarding my junk, but I've never fucked, so I'll be quick to bust. So I need to know if it's you that I can trust. And it doesn't help to think about all the dick that's been inside your mouth, but even with all the dick spit swishing around, your lips still feel like heroin when we make out. All I wanna do is hang out, but I can tell you need more action than just cuddling on the couch. So I don't mean to make you upset, I'm just not ready for this next step quite yet. I guess this is what I should have expected. I really do feel we have a connection, but you're not used to my kind of affection. I'm not looking for true love, but all you wanna do is fuck. Sometimes that shit's not enough. Come share your soul through your touch. I just want to be caressed. Lay your head against my chest. Make me feel like I'm the best. Then go and leave me like the rest. Look.
alright, look. I would play that whole song for you, but it's a long ass song. But if you really want to listen to it, I do have it uploaded to Apple Music. It's one of my singles. So if you want to give that shit a listen, it's very corny. But so I don't know if you could grasp the concept through the lyrics alone, but it's basically about me being concerned about body count before it was cool. Back in 2018, I was not trying to. I didn't know how to fathom the fact that girls were already fucking around while I was just a straight virgin. But you know, that's part of being young and try and navigate these feelings. I still have these feelings. I'm still a fucking virgin. I'm just kidding. But yeah, man. It was quite the song. I had like a music video idea in mind for it. I thought it was gonna be like my breakout hit, because it's a very, I love this song. I know it's corny, and there's another word for corny I should use, but it's goofy. It's like a joke song, but it was very real to me at the time too, because those feelings are just hard to overcome. It's weird. Just knowing that the girl you love was getting piped down by some other vatos, and they probably only met once, and he got to nut all over her face and other parts just for fun. And then you gotta go and convey your love to her, and then you finally get her, and then you walk with her down the street, and that guy who got to nut on her eyeball drives down the street and sees you guys walking hand in hand, and all he's thinking is, damn, like, my dick was in that hand that's also in his hands right now. Not his dick, but like the hand that was grasping and stroking on his dick is now in the hand of mine. He probably doesn't think that hard of it, but that's just like the type of shit you think about when you're young and can't get no pussy and jealous of everyone else having sex. But I was on that type of timing. I'm not gonna say. I don't say type of timing. I just thought it was appropriate there. I was on that shit before that shit became cool. Before the Andrew Tates came out. Before all the manosphere. I want to say that word so bad, but I don't want to get banned. Before like bundle of sticks shit came out. Anyway, listen to the song. I hope I didn't like ruin the song for you based on my description, because it wasn't about that. You gotta listen to the whole song. There's a deeper meaning to it. There's just a lot of feelings I was feeling at the time, and I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that. But let's move on. Look up here. I'll try this. Oh shit! This is hard to navigate. Put this up. Sorry. I'm just trying to show the fact that like it's on the Apple Music. If you look at gebruaL, my artist name is back and forth. That's another song that wouldn't make sense to you because you're probably not cool like that, but it means a lot to me because, you know, I'm a weird fuck. But Crest, right here, I released it last year because I couldn't help but not release it at some point in my life, even if it was 7 years later. Anyway, it's there for you to listen to if you get the chance. Go run up the views or the streams on that shit. Show me some support. Show my mom. Alright, let's move on. Anyway, so I used to only make songs with chords. Another good example of that is this. Try to find, what's it called? Oh, Space Invaders. This is not the song I was thinking of, but Space Invaders, June 11th. So yeah, I went like 2 months only having chord dominated songs. Like chord. I don't know how to make melodies. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I would try to make like I knew what a melody was, but I would try to make a melody. It wouldn't be cool because I didn't know anything about scales. Scales are a cheat code if you didn't know. But scales are also fucking lame if you just stick to them. There's a lot to know about music. Anyway, here's another example. This song will not be on my album. I already know. So yeah, it's called Space Invaders because it sounds like a fucking video game song. But what I did yesterday when I was half asleep is try to make a melody over these old chord only songs, and I think it'll be interesting to do it for this song now. I think the key is A minor. See, when you don't know the rules, you don't even know. Okay, like I'm using rules as like a fucking. I am not coherent at all. I cannot articulate. I have a pinch in my back right now because I'm. What was I saying? Oh yeah. That chromatic movement, like I would never think of some shit like that today, because I'm so fucking. Oh, let me just play A minor the whole fucking way, bro. Like, that's all I'm gonna fucking play because I have no creativity. Anyway. So to be honest with you, I haven't really made music in like a long ass time, and every time I do, as of late, my songs suck, which is why I'm trying to make all my old songs from 8 years ago, because my new songs, I don't know what the fuck these things are All these new songs are fucking ass, and I think I just lost any fucking touch. I know these songs suck too, like the ones I'm showing you right now, but trust me, there's a whole year's worth of journey in musical development that we will get to in due time. But right now, we're focused on the next track. So after this track, that was made on June 15th, I think we're going to this one. There's another one that I want. What's it called? It's called on SoundCloud. It's called "I Didn't Buy Skateboard to Get Sponsored," but on here it's called Soma. It is Soma. So I'm debating on putting this track in my album too, because it's another song without melody. Well, the melody is just comprised of chord tones, because I gotta stay in that chord lane because I don't know how to steer out of it. I'm gonna turn off my hold on. Oh my god. Let me just turn this off so I don't hear myself. That's better. Now I can talk with freedom and not hear myself back. Now I don't sound fucking drunk as fuck anymore. I could just ramble on. Anyway, let's go back to this. So what I was trying to say is here's another song that I need to write lyrics for, because I think as an instrumental, it's cool as an instrumental, but I think all these songs need some fucking lyrics to them, because who listens to the instrumentals no more? But anyway. I don't know if this is copyrighted. Quick, before I even play the rest of the song, try to guess what chord or chords I use in this song. So the bass line we have here is C sharp, F flat, and G sharp, back to E. So together that makes a C sharp minor. So what do you suppose the chord that is basslining, no pun intended, the whole song? Well, is it just gonna be a C sharp minor the whole way? No, it's actually how fucking clever, right? How fucking clever is that? Hello. You can barely hear me. Let's tone this down a little bit. Fuck. It's a little loud, but I like this song. That sounds cool. It's just textures and me utilizing a bunch of instruments with different sound qualities to them. But it just goes to show how you can make a whole song with just chords. Like, you don't need, the melody is contained within the chord. It's something that I realized. You're literally just doing this. Or maybe it's this one. That's this one. No. Super simple, like, but I made a cool ass song out of it. My voice is too delayed for me to sing over it. Something like that. It's like, oh wait, I just realized this is the only non-chord moment of the song. Ready? Where is it? 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 What's right there? What the hell was that? That was a C sharp minor. Oh wait, maybe that was a chord. Is that the same chord as this though? It is. I thought I was being slick. I thought I was clever. I could have sworn that was like a fucking... So I guess I just... I don't know how to explain my thoughts right now, but... That's the only thing that kind of breaks out of the pattern that's been consistent the whole way through. Like... And I thought I was like cool with it, but it's just another G hashtag minor. But I kind of figured that out myself. Like I wasn't like thinking like I'm gonna do this G. I just remember I have vivid memory of making a lot of these songs. I remember I was trying to find something like after that break. I knew I needed a break right there. I needed something to interrupt it, and I just did. I guess I just did. Where's G? Oh, G's right here. That's just dead. Of course. But yeah, I'm over explaining. This isn't very interesting. I'm trying to get views on here, right? No, I'm just trying to get my thoughts out. I'm trying to capture me actually making this damn thing. But I'm gonna get tied up in just explaining every fucking song, every 1,000 song I have. I've had like that line. I've had that line like as an idea for the song since I made it, so I keep it in my head. That's why I keep singing it, even though I have no other lyrics for it. Anyway, that's a potential song that I could put in that album. But October 11th. What was the? Oh, all that just to say this song right here. So I showed you a lot of these songs before June 15th or whatever. Actually, it's before. Try to find a song that says scale right here. Oh, June 14th, and then I made this. Oh, not that. And then I made this June 15th. So the day after. So the next day. But scale. This day is the first day I learned what scales are, because after so many months, from like April to June, April, May, June, after 2 months of just making songs out of chords and not really getting nowhere, I finally I went to Barnes & Noble and picked up a book called Music Theory 101. And I finally found out what a fucking scale was, and they showed me the secret formula for diatonic perfection. It goes W, W, H, W, 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 H. And that's like the standard order, but you could like start from anywhere in that order and get different modes and shit. But yeah, that's just the formula to have a diatonic scale. And this is the first song. Oh, this is my first attempt at using a scale. See how it sounds, because I completely forgot what it sounds like. That's loud as shit. I still had chords in that shit. The most basic chords ever. So if you start from here, let me explain what whole half is. So a whole note is 2 notes. It's 2 steps. I don't know why they just don't call it something else, but 2 steps. So it's whole. So from here, if this is the 1 note, you're gonna go whole. So 2 steps. So 1 step, 2 steps, another whole, 1 step, 2 step, half. So half a step, or half note, half step. Or maybe it's called a whole steps. I don't know. It's been a little while since I read that book. But half. Then you only go 1 step. Whole. 1, 2 steps. 1, 2 step. 1, 2 step. So it's basically just the spacing between those. So whole, half, whole, half. I think I missed a hole in there, but here. This is the magic formula. But don't get caught up in that formula, because then you'll be like me for like the next 4 years of your music career. You're just gonna make nothing but diatonic fucking music. But after I learned that shit, I just had total freedom to play anything within that formula, and it would sound cool. This is actually a really beautiful song. I actually love this. And then we got the fucking walk. So this shit was in the key of, I guess, E. It's pretty cool. I never changed this to match accordingly, but yeah, all that to say that the next day after I figured out how scales sound, I made this song. I just remember I started off just like, because my favorite scale, after I learned about scales, what scales were, I fucking hated using white notes, so then I just started using black notes and dropping in some of these middle notes. I forgot what key this is in. It's this part. So it's like C sharp minor. But anyway, I just right here I was just only using black notes, I think. And I threw that in too because like it just sounded good. I was just using your ear is so fun because I just remember like and then after I had that, for some reason I actually put in this part too, like just total freedom after learning what a scale was. And then this for the bass, not following any chord progression or anything, just doing it based on sound. And they matched. They just went together. Like some parts are kind of like dissonant, but it was such a fun time. Like you gotta understand, like when I go into making songs, especially in these times, I don't go out seeking to like make any type of style or like sound, or I'm just exploring the skills, exploring the key, just exploring like, oh, what does this sound like? And like after like actually something gets laid down and it sounds like actually like it actually sounds like something, not even good, not even like, oh, this is gonna hit, this is gonna be fire in the club or anything like that, just like this pleases my ear. You become obsessed with your own work. Like it becomes obsessive. Like I could listen to this song for the rest of my life just because it's nostalgic. It brings me back to a very explorative time in my life, like where everything felt possible, everything felt like magic still. I just a lot of potential that I wanted to see through. But yeah, I feel like this song, this is, I don't even know, this is like, I want to say like, oh, this is such like a, if this released in 2018, I wonder how it would have been. I don't have lyrics for it or anything, but that's what we're trying to accomplish with these sessions. Right now I'm just going through all of it because I'm not trying to sing right now, but tomorrow we might get to work. But that, I think that song describes the kind of the theme of the rest of the album, just because like it's very uplifting but also has like an undertone of like, I mean, I'm using a fucking trap beat. That's the only problem. How many times have I said that's the only problem? That's another problem too, because this right here is a fucking AI beat. But don't get your fucking panties in a twist. It's like 2018 AI, so it's not like the now AI where everything's generated. This was just like an Apple loop that they did for me in 2018 when nobody had a problem with AI. But I have the same fucking thing for a lot of my songs because I'm not the best at making drum patterns, except for when I am. This is such the case in a song like or Siberian Fakes right here. Here's another song that's definitely gonna be my album. So scales really changed the game for me, but also shifted me into a diatonic only headspace, but it worked for the time being. And here's a beat, a drum beat that I made myself. I don't know why I was like clipping right there. Why the fuck is it clipping like that? Alright. Hi. So basically, I just realized I don't really want to give away all my songs to be released, but also the thing is nobody's watching this shit, so I don't really have nothing to worry about. Like, I want this to just be like something that people stumble on and say, oh, like, holy shit, gebruaL, he had a fucking Twitch account and he used to stream the making of his final completion of the album that he depicted as holding off for the longest time. But if you want to listen to the whole thing, everything together, without having to listen to the whole song and wasting your time, this is what it sounds like. That might be a little bit too loud or too much. How the fuck am I supposed to sing it on a song like this? This song is too beautiful to taint with my own voice. can't fucking say I don't know anything about this. That's enough of that. But dude, that song is so gorgeous to my ears as well. I love all these songs. That's why I want to make them so bad. Like, I want to fucking, what's the word? Flesh them out, but finalize it. Like, I want to fucking, these aren't just, I don't want these to be ideas any longer, bro. Like, here's another song that's like gonna be on the album that I gotta sing. Look how high of a note I have to sing right here, bro. I made this song October 11th, 2018. But I was trying to work on trying to find another instrumental. Oh, here. Oh, what are the odds? October 31st? I don't want to press that again because I don't want to lose it. Don't save. Don't save. My fucking voice cannot reach that high no more, bro. Even if I did like a register lower, it would be like, I got friends locked inside my head. They help me when I get upset. I got friends locked inside my head. They help me when I get upset. So like, I smoked weed out of a pipe last night, and it kind of fucked up my voice for today. So that's the reason I can't sing on tone out of That's why I'm singing out of tune and not on key. It's because my voice is pretty rash right now. But I swear, I'd hit that high note every time. I have so much fucking songs to record for if I'm gonna make this album. So here are the key tracks I'm for sure gonna do. We'll mark them and something else. So let's see. We'll mark them in. Fuck, I don't know what to mark them in. We'll mark them in gray. You'll find out later. It's for sure gonna be on the track or on the album list. Explosions for sure. This is a maybe. This is the song that I showed you. I'm thinking about. This is for sure. I love this song. I'm gonna show you that soon. Opama, fucking sick ass song. Mountain, I'm conflicted, but they might make the cut. But there's gonna be a lot of like B tracks on that shit. Japs, I really want to make work. Oh, Caressed. I already recorded for that shit, so that's just already done. So. And I'm also gonna include some 2019 bits, like Untitled Mood. Fucking love that song. Not Sloppy Head. Potent Drums. That might be. There's actually 3 albums I want to make, but one of them has like 7 songs. But that's not important. It's hard to explain. Mad Up Hair. Yeah, that's gonna be on the first album. Insomnia. Is that it? When did I make this song? October, damn. And then it's gonna end with this song. Cure Yourself. Look, bro. I know there's already a fucking song called Cure Yourself, and there's like 7 iterations of it. At the time, I didn't know about that song, so I thought that was a cool name for this song, but they took my idea back in like 2015 though. But I made this 2020. Modified 2025? What did I do to it? I hope I didn't fuck it up. Should I show you the closure? This is gonna be the closer of my whole album. Should I reveal that now? Well, the whole point of this is every session I'm gonna record myself trying to make progress on it. So you're gonna see it eventually anyway. So there shouldn't be no harm in it now, right? And like, how many views am I really gonna get on this video? Probably like 2 at most. Probably 4 by the time the album comes out, which is in like next year. So it's all good. I've always intended for a cajon to be on this part of the track. There's a delay in my ear, so I'm trying. It's really hard to have it on time. This is a prized possession of mine. I've had this since 2020 when I made that song. No, 2019 actually, but this is the idea for like the solo I've always had for the song. Let's see if I can get it right first try. I need a M5 MacBook Pro, like for real. I'm just trying to brute force it at this point. You'll fucking hear it when I work on it, but yeah. Is that gonna be a problem? Fucking, how the fuck do I can't close this. Is that gonna be a problem? Trying to stream my am I gonna run into a lot of like overloads, system overloads, trying to record my whole process? It's been a while since I've tried to fucking. I never recorded them. I know how it's supposed to sound, but I'll get it next time. I'll get it someday. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna call it a day, because what am I gonna do? How am I gonna further? What work can I do right now to? I'm just showing you songs and revealing. I literally revealed the whole fucking closer of the album. Like, that was kind of. I'm just depending on like nobody actually watching this, but deep down inside, I do want people to watch this. It's a confliction. Fuck it. I'm just gonna be as real as possible. This is me just being raw and trying to reach my dreams with the limited time I have left. So come with me on this journey next time. I don't know what to do with my life. Alright, I'm gonna turn the stream off. I might get on again. Not that you care. Not that you'll be here when I get back on, because you don't even exist yet. So, fuck off.